All right, so today we are going to, are you seeing my screen?
Let me see. No, not.
No.
You are the
Okay,
co-host.
let's try this again.
I'm a popcord, and it is a go.
Okay, great. Hi, everyone. My name is Lisa Randolph. I'm the Assistant Director for Experiential Learning in the Cohen Career Center, and I am here to talk a little bit about the Cohen Career Center as well as Tribe Careers. So just to give you an idea about some of the things that we can help with major and career exploration and decision-making, resumes and cover letters, networking, job and internship search, interviewing, graduate school. And you don't have to know what you need to know to make an appointment. And if any of these things are unfamiliar terms to you, that's okay too. But we'd love to have you meet with us just to talk about how we can help with wherever you are in your career at this point. One of the things I want to talk about is experiential learning, because it is incredibly important to get experience while you're in college outside of the classroom. And these are not the only ways to get experiential learning. These are the ways through the Cohen Career Center. So other things include research and study abroad, all kinds of things. But so the ones that we work with predominantly are internships, externships, which are basically a 1 to 2 day shadowing opportunity, and the FUSE program, which is funding for unpaid summer experiences. I'm not going to talk too much about FUSE because I don't know if we're going to have those funds available this coming summer, but there is information about it on our website. It is to help people who have unpaid internships over the summer. As I mentioned, winter externships, so our formal program is over winter break. You do have to view an externship information session prior to applying. That has been recorded, so if you are interested in that, you can email me at lrandolph, so it's LRANDOLPH@WM.EDU. And the reason that I don't just share the link is that we need to know who has watched it or who's requested it, so that we have a record when you're applying. But we have hosts from a variety of different industries. Again, they're typically 1 to 2 days, most are 1 day. Many will be virtual this year, so lots of opportunities to participate, even if the organizations aren't near you. You can view those in Tribe Careers, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Tribe Careers, and it will make more sense how you can view those in there. The deadline for that to apply to those is October 26th. We host a lot of different types of events for students, so I just wanted to give you some information about some of them. Workshops, often those are crash courses, which are 30-minute overviews of different topics. Meetups tend to be panels of typically alumni, sometimes just professionals talking about their career path and how they got to where they are. Information sessions are typically employers who are talking about opportunities within their organization. Panels, we in non-COVID times have what I wish I had known panels, where there are current students talking about their experiences. Those have actually been transitioned this year to, they're part of our Career Conversations newsletter, so that we're still able to spotlight different students and share their experiences so that they can help their peers. But it's kind of hard to hold a panel on Zoom. So, and then we also offer several career fairs throughout the year, which are career and internship fairs. So even if you're looking for an internship, those can be really valuable. This is just a snapshot of our website to show you some of the information that's there. You can see on the left-hand side different topics that we work with, and so just want to kind of make you familiar with that. You can see also that we're on several social media platforms as well. We have a lot of online resources. Tribe Careers is the resource I'm going to talk most about today. It houses all of our opportunities, our events, things like that. Other things that we subscribe to for students, Focus 2 is a career interest inventory for students who aren't sure what they want to do. It's kind of a starting point for looking at your interests and how that might align with different careers. Big Interview is a mock interview platform, so you can read about interview topics, you can practice interviewing, you can record it and watch it back. And Vault has a lot of information about different companies. They'll have lists of, top 50 consulting companies or top 50 internships in X industry. So those are all available on our website, and you can also access Vault through TRIBECAREERS. We also have job and internship search resources. So those are on our website. On that left-hand side, if you click on job and internship search, this will come up. So we have general resources, we have geographic resources, we also have them by industry areas. So lots of different ways to find jobs and internships through those platforms as well. So Tribe Careers, as I mentioned, is our platform that houses all of our opportunities. Sorry for that graphic moving around. I did not know that when I put it in the presentation. You can get to Tribe Careers by going to TRIBECAREERS.WM.EDU, and you just use your regular William & Mary login. So you can update your profile in there, you can upload documents, you can have resumes, cover letters, transcripts, so that they're accessible when you're applying for opportunities. You can have up to 10 documents in there at a time. You can find and apply for jobs and internships. You can follow employers. You can view events and RSVP for them. And OCR is on-campus recruiting. And so this semester it's on-campus recruiting because everything's virtual, but they are still interviews that are set up through the Cohen Career Center that are organizations that specifically want to interview William & Mary students. And we do have rooms available during our regular business hours, 8 to 5. If you have Zoom interviews and you need a quiet place, you can reserve one of those as well. You can also access Tribe Careers through our website, so you can just see it there on the left-hand side. So this is what the homepage on Tribe Careers looks like, and I know this is a little bit busy, but we're going to just kind of walk through the different parts of it. So there's a job search. That's going to be job and internship search. It's just called jobs there. Events, you can schedule an advising appointment right through Tribe Careers. My account, the reason that I point that out is we have newsletters, industry newsletters, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. Under my account, if you click on that and then click on academic, you can see the 5 industry newsletters we have, and you can sign up for any of those. When you log in, it's also going to show you what's new, and it's going to show you upcoming events as well. So these are our newsletters. Career Conversations goes out every Sunday, and that goes to all students. And that has really general information that is pertinent to most students. We also do industry sneak peeks in there to give you an idea of what you might see in some of our industry newsletters. Jumpstart goes out to all freshmen and sophomore students and has relevant information for that grouping of students. And then you can see business, education, creative, public service, and science and technology are other ones. So the industry newsletters all go out either weekly or every other week, just depending on which one they are, and sometimes depending on the time of year. But I encourage you to sign up for those, see what they're like. You can change your preferences anytime and unsign up for them. But they're definitely a great resource to give you information that's really relevant to your interest areas. So in Tribe Careers, it's kind of like Netflix in that it's going to show you, because you viewed certain positions, then here are some other positions that might be of interest. It's also going to show you, based on your career interests, here are some things that you might like. You can also favorite or say not for me, so that again, it gets to know you a little bit better, and it will change what it suggests to you based on that. You can also, I had mentioned, follow employers, so it will show you jobs from those employers if you are following any. It'll also show you what are the latest jobs that have been posted. It'll have that new there as well. And then that campus interviews, that's that OCR, the on-campus recruiting that I was talking about, meaning they're coming to you, again, coming to you, because it's all virtual, but again, it's a great resource for students. So when you go into the job search, you can search by different filters. And so I encourage you to always use position type and then use either industry or job function, but not both at the same time because it'll limit it too much. And you can pick as many things within each of those as you want to. And then you can also see more filters. You can also create job alerts. Anytime you have filters selected, you can create a job alert to have the system send you new opportunities that come in that fall within your search parameters. You can also often apply right through Tribe Careers. If you can't, it will tell you how you apply in there. And then, as I mentioned, you can upload documents, so you then can pick from that list, if you have several in there, to submit with that application. So I mentioned on-campus recruiting jobs. We have employers that, and again, I put it in quotes because they'll be on campus this fall and spring. That typically begins mid-September for the fall, and then mid-February for the spring. And those are for internships and full-time jobs. Employers screen, they'll have specifications of what they're looking for, and deadlines are always going to be in the system 11:59 p.m. for whatever the date is. There's two ways that you can find the OCR jobs. On the right-hand side of your main menu, there's an on-campus recruiting menu there, and you can do scheduled campus interviews. And then probably the easier way is in that job search. If you click on that all jobs and interviews, you can search by all on-campus interviews, or you could do on-campus interviews I qualify for, depending on how you want to search. Again, I mentioned that you can apply right through here. This is specific to OCR, but you want to make sure that you're paying attention to what it says specifically about applying. Like this one says also you have to complete their application in addition to applying through our system. So you can also look at events, the career fairs, info sessions, and workshops. And we add them regularly, so definitely check those often. You'll also start to see those if you sign up for some of those industry newsletters. Career Conversations will have a handful of them, but we can't list them all or it would be ridiculously long. And so, those industry ones will have the most relevant ones for you. You can RSVP right in the system. If there are employers you're interested in and they're doing programming through William & Mary, they are going to have an expectation that you attend at least one of their campus events. So just making sure you're keeping an eye on who's coming. Also in those fairs, again, this semester they were all virtual. Don't know for sure next semester, but I anticipate they'll probably be virtual again. But either way, when you RSVP, you can go in, you can see all the employers that are coming so that you're able to research them ahead of time and know a little bit about them and kind of make a list of who you might be interested in talking to. In addition to our career and internship fairs, every spring we have, we're in a partnership with 7 or 8 different universities that have a government nonprofit and education fair at Georgetown. So in normal times, we bus students to that event. Again, I would assume it's going to be virtual. I don't know that for sure, but that can also, there were a ton of employers there. I went last year. So that can be another good opportunity if you're interested in those industry areas. We also have it's always listed under career fairs because it's kind of the only option, but there's also each semester a graduate school fair. So if you are interested in graduate school, that's another good option for you to check out as well. So in terms of following up, I had mentioned individual appointments. So you can schedule those, as I mentioned, right through Tribe Careers, and you can schedule them for Zoom or phone, whatever is most convenient for you. Or if you're looking for an in-person appointment, we do have some. We have one person in the office each week right now, and that's the link to schedule for an in-person. We also have virtual quick advising, and what quick advising is you don't need an appointment. It's typically, if you have some quick questions, it's about a maybe 15-20 minute appointment, or not appointment because you're not scheduling it ahead of time, meeting. It's we offer those Monday through Thursday from 2 to 4, and you can find the Zoom link in Tribe Careers announcement. So we can't put out, because of security, we can't put our Zoom links out widely. So all of our events, you can get the link through Tribe Careers. We also have crash courses. I think I mentioned that, but they're about 30-minute overviews, and they're typically at 12 or 12:30 or 4 p.m. And then we have condensed versions of those on our website recorded that are video clinics. So I encourage you to check out the website to see what's available there as well. And as I mentioned, you can follow us on different social media too. There's the phone number for the office. There's a general email for the office. It's career@WM.EDU. So if you have general questions, you're also always welcome to reach out that way as well. So, do you have any questions?